Good. Thank you.
Thanks for all your work on this. Thanks for being here today. I do just want to let you and my colleagues know, many of my colleagues know that I work with a lot of children in my district, and I know that kids need to know the world's not going to fall apart tomorrow. So having that sort of confidence as you and Senator Castor so eloquently laid out is really important. Some of you got into constitutionality, but I want to ask you a couple of questions that are important to me and important to people in my district, just so we can lay this out to those of us who don't study constitutional law quite so as well as others. I'm married to a woman. If she were to be artificially inseminated and have a child, who's that child's legal father?
You would
today?
be.
I would be today. What steps do I have to take to ensure that I'm that child's legal father when we leave the state of Connecticut?
Nothing.
Okay, so if I had two friends that were both female, both married, and one of them was artificially inseminated, would the same be true for her wife?
No, it would not.
Would this law fix that?
Yes, it would.
Okay, that's an important point. And based on all your extensive research on this, Professor Najim, is there anything that you think this, and you've looked at other states and what they're doing, and it's clear that you've gone, to use your words, into the weed, gotten into the intricacies of this, right down the minutia, all the ifs, thens, buts, etc. The legislation that we have before us, is there anything that you think needs to be changed or addressed further?
No, I don't. And let me just say, Representative Howard, that because this is a change to Connecticut law, often we hear concerns that are raised. And I can tell you that based on my research regarding every other state in the country that has laws like what we would be doing, we've done what is the best practice in this bill and have anticipated concerns and really have addressed whatever might come up and don't have any evidence of some of the issues that folks might fear actually arising based on what other states are doing.
So all of your research on that, you're comfortable with the legislation as it says before us today?
That's correct.
All right, and thank you for your answers. And I do just want to echo my colleague, Representative Blumenthal. I've taken the opportunity, as you know, to speak with you offline, ask you questions to get an understanding of this. And I want to thank you for being so responsive and taking the time to make sure that somebody who doesn't quite have the extensive knowledge on the topic that you do can understand it. So thank you for that, and thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you so much, Representative Howard.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll be brief. Melina, I just want to thank you for being here today. I think that your testimony, your poise, your courage certainly demonstrates just how well two men raising a child can do. I hope my colleagues heard you loud and clear. I hope they got that example loud and clear. And as a person I said earlier who works diligently to ensure that children have great environments to grow up in, I know personally that there are a lot of kids that I deal with that grow up in environments where their parents are of the same gender and they have just absolutely wonderful upbringing. So I hope that my colleagues here today can take that example from you. So I just wanted to make that comment to you and say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.